Ever wonder what the trick is to get ripped muscles by yourself? Welcome to Brainer Smarter, and today we'll be taking a look at the top 10 muscle building tips for beginners. Stay until the end to find out which ones the top secret bodybuilders use to build muscle fast. And finally, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on notifications for more great content like today. Let's begin with our first tip. Number 10. Proper form. When you go to the gym or when you do exercise at home, you need to have the best posture for exercising. Why is posture important though? You need proper form when you're just beginning, or it will be harder to correct it when you're more advanced. While you may be tempted to see how much you can lift, you need to start with lower weights and learn the right form of each exercise. I placed this as the first tip in our list because, from my experience, that's where most beginners fail. It's so easy to get carried away lifting the heaviest weights you can and achieve absolutely nothing for months because you're not doing it properly. Number 9. Use free weights. When you're just starting out, free weights are a much better option than gym machines, and I'll tell you why. Using weight machines or barbells can lead to strength differences in each side of our body. Free weight exercises are great at strengthening the body's stabilizing muscles. Finally, they allow you to decrease imbalances and get your weaker side stronger. When you want to build muscle as a beginner, dumbbells and barbells are the best free weights you can use. Number 8. Have a scheduled rest day. Resting is as important as working out, and many beginners forget the importance of scheduling a rest day. Creating a healthy workout routine is the best first step you can take when you're just starting out, and adding a scheduled rest day where your muscles can rebuild themselves is as important as lifting weights. Without proper rest, your body and muscles don't have the necessary time to rebuild and rejuvenate, which can cause some nasty side effects. Muscle stress is a serious problem, and it usually adds up. Resting is just as important as working out because it's an equal part of the total process required to build strength, endurance, and muscle. However, how many rest days should you be taking per week? On average, you should be taking 2 days per week for rest and active recovery. This is just enough time to balance building each and every different muscle of your body and also resting enough time for those to recover. Also, remember not to work out the same muscle type more than 3 times a week, as the muscle stress might lead to a really nasty injury that you'd probably want to avoid. Number 7. Compound movements. As a beginner, the best tip I can give you for proper exercising is sticking to compound movements. And I know what you're thinking, what are compound movements and why are they better for beginners? Compound exercises are exercises that work multiple muscle groups simultaneously. For example, a squat is a compound exercise that works the quadriceps, glutes, and calves. You can also do compound exercises that combine 2 exercises into one move to target even more muscles. Well, to start, most of the fancy exercises that you see on magazines, fitness websites, or other sources are usually not meant for beginners, even if they are marketed as such. Make sure to stick to the basic movements first. Exercises like the squat, the deadlift, the barbell bench press, and the military shoulder press are the best for your exercise routine. Number 6. Start increasing the weights. Now we're talking about the fun part. You know which exercises you should be performing, you know which days you should be resting, and you know which equipment you should be using for working out. Now it's time to start increasing the weights. After you master the correct form on each exercise, you need to increase the weight periodically. Otherwise, your muscles will get so used to their current weights that they will never grow after a certain time. That's why you need to keep track of how much you're lifting on each exercise and begin increasing the weight roughly every 2 weeks. Not only will this increase your strength, but also lead to overall higher muscle gains. Number 5. Eating. Now that we're in the middle of our list, let's take a look at one of the most important, yet often forgotten tricks to building muscle. You need to eat. When I say eat though, I don't mean swallowing all you can eat like crazy, because some foods can actually be pretty harmful to your health, and you should avoid them when you're building muscle. The truth is, if you want to bulk up, you'd be better off working out twice a week for 30 minutes and eating right, than working out 6 days a week and not eating properly. You might spend several long days working out twice and trying to get bigger by working hard, but growing muscle is more about working smart than working hard. You need to eat enough calories and enough protein, which is why your diet is so important. Note, however, that while I'm teaching you here some tips on how to eat properly, you should always consult with a professional dietitian to make sure your body won't have any issues digesting some types of foods. A mind-blowing fact about our body is that it can burn around 2,000 calories every day just doing our normal activities. And that's not taking into account exercise, cardio, or any other muscle building tips we've seen in this list. You need to overload your system with calories in order to have fuel for your muscles. Some quick recommendations before moving on to the next tip. Make sure to eat lean beef, skinless chicken, cottage cheese, eggs, lots of eggs, whey protein and tuna, and other fish with fatty acids. Oatmeal and whole grains for breakfast are also a fantastic option. Number 4. Cut off the junk food. Junk food is horrible for your health. Even if you are not building muscle, you should avoid junk food at all costs. Eating a poor quality diet high in junk food is linked to a higher risk of obesity, depression, digestive issues, heart disease and stroke, type 2 diabetes, cancer, and early death. It has a very negative impact on your body, and I highly advise you to only focus on eating healthy meals. Your body will thank you for that later. Trust me. Number 3. Create an athletic lifestyle. Building muscle is easier when your whole life revolves around it and you work in your favor and not against yourself. It's easier to build muscle when you're not drinking alcohol, smoking, or other unhealthy vices, same as junk food. Because a smoker's heart beats around 30 times faster than that of a non-smoker, a smoker uses more energy during workouts. An exercise routine designed to build muscle will have lower results in a smoker than in a non-smoker. Alcohol also makes you fat, so you should definitely avoid it too. Number 2. Eat healthier. A healthy diet is not only munching beef and chicken all day, though it's always important to focus on a proper caloric intake. Fruits and vegetables are fantastic foods to add to your bodybuilding diet. Focus on healthy carbohydrates such as whole grain cereals with low fat or skim milk, whole wheat toast, low fat or fat-free yogurt, whole grain pasta, brown rice, fruits and vegetables. Your muscles rely on carbohydrate foods like breads, cereals, pasta, rice, fruits, and vegetables for quick energy. You need protein for your muscles and for your blood cells, which bring nutrients and oxygen to your muscles. That's why eating healthy is important for a bodybuilder. I cannot stress this enough, so make sure to take that into account when you're building your muscles. Number 1. Be constant and don't give up. Finally, the best tip I can provide you for building muscle is consistency. Being disciplined and constant is the best advice I can give you for anything in life. Truly, muscles won't build overnight, and it might take you a while to start seeing any results, but you won't see any if you don't try. So be constant, don't give up, and have a positive attitude. You'll start seeing results in no time. So what do you think of these great tips to build muscle? Will you be using any of these to get that hot summer bod now? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to Brainer Smarter for more fantastic content like today. I hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time.